Hello and welcome back to Jade's story, where we are way out of our territory, heading back towards the mainlands. And I think Jade is going to just kind of take over territory on her way back. Because we were hunting elk and we did like this huge run all the way like around to here. So we have territory taken here and just kind of in odd places. And yeah, Jade, these are weak. Cottonwood Creek has been attacking us, and Jade is going to just take territory on her way back home. Just because. There's really no reason for it. She doesn't really need these lands, but it will help her pack get home safely, and she's kind of just a little irritated with the other packs right now. Oh, well, here we go. We have completed our Young Hunter's quest, and we will rally with everybody once we get this marker taken. Oh, I think we just passed it. Here we go. We will take this. Oh. Cottonwood Creek might be here now. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, they are here right now. Well, we're going to go ahead and do our rally. And here they come. Now, before we start getting pop-ups, I need to see if everybody is healthy enough for another fight. Success, yes, we've successfully done it. Is it going to black out on us, or can we start this? Major. There it goes. My goodness, this is really bad timing for all these pop-ups. Come on now. Ranger is looking pretty scared. Let's go ahead and go after him first. Looks like Sapphire was being chased for a minute, but she's good. Steel, we just saved you. Alright, you guys are running. Good. Major. Causing problems again, I see. Good job, Kayla. Helping out. Good job. Amazonite again helping out. Steel helping out. Good job, Steel. Let's take a break. Here we go. Sapphire helping out. Good job, Sapphire. Saving your brother Basil. Get some stamina. Spore, good job. Amazonite again. We need stamina so we can bite again. Looks like he's on the run. Alright, Daisy, the other pack leader. Your turn. Looks like some of our wolves are down there with Arwen. Alright, more stamina again. Malachite and Esme, good job. Spore and 7. And Kayla, we're on Daisy. Alright, there they go. There we go. There we go. How did everybody fare that time? Pretty darn well. Esme got down the lowest, but everybody handled themselves extremely well in that fight. Jade is very proud of everybody. It looks like, you know, the last few fights that we've been in have given the young hunters a lot of experience, and they are starting to get better at fighting. And, you know, even the adults are really stepping up their game because, you know, we've been fighting a lot in the last few days, which is common this time of year. The packs are all, they all get pretty territorial and try to claim as much territory as possible, getting ready for, you know, this year's litter of pups, which is exactly what we are doing. There is an elk herd over there. Yeah, we want to take this piece of territory as well. Anyways, do we need to eat? We are actually pretty full, so we don't really need to eat. Oh, sorry, Solstice. Yeah, Jade is very proud of her back there. I've seen pretty much everybody helping out in one way or another. You know, Amazonite always seems to have our backs. Who is hunting over here? Who is this? This is Cottonwood Creek. And the dispersals. And De Borgia dispersals, it smells like. Yeah. Alright, well, we don't need to do anything about that. We are not hungry. We do not need to hunt. And we want to take this land from Cottonwood Creek too, because that just, you know, added the cherry on top with them trying to attack us once again. So, yeah, Jade is going to claim all of this for herself, whether she needs it or not. What a nice spot for a territory marker. You know what? I think Jade approves of Cottonwood Creek markers way more than the Geode Pact does with their markers. Cottonwood Creek seems to always be in a good place. And, I mean, granted, Geode did have a good spot for the last marker we took over, because it was right by that pond and that lake, or not lake, pond and den is the words I'm trying to go for. But most of the time they're just on really steep inclines, like not in a good lookout spot or anything, just on the side of mountains where it's hard to get to. Which is clever on their part. I mean, it does make it harder for wolves to get there and take them over, but yeah, definitely Jade gets really annoyed when she has to take markers like that. Let's see, we are going to want to strengthen these up a little bit more. Let's do some howling here. Aww. Kayla howling right next to us. That was sweet. Take off name tags. They always get in the way. Let's see if we can't get a good picture here. Right by the stream side with Kayla. We don't get very many pictures with Kayla. Aw. Malachite and his... Look how old he's looking. His sleepy eyes. He just kind of leans to the side. That's funny. Alright. Where are we at now? 100. Perfect. Let's head a little bit more to the east and strengthen this one up as well. It is time to find our den and have our pups. So... the little pond area. I believe our marker is right over here. This is the one we just took from Geode Pack. Oh, Spore. Knocking us around. But anyway, so we will be working our way towards our den site. You know, as you can see, Jade is super pregnant, ready to have her pups any day now. So, you know, just because it's springtime and time to head towards the den doesn't necessarily mean, you know, the puppies are ready to arrive yet. So we'll have to see when Jade knows it's time. I think Jade really does like this pond, but as I've said before, she is more of a spring and river type of wolf. I do think it's really cool that there is a den right next to this pond, and I kind of wish it was a little bit closer, because if you're down here, you can't see the pond from it, and you know, that's just not good enough for Jade, because Jade likes to be right on the water's edge, which is why she likes that spring den so much. But her daughter Ruby, on the other hand, I mean, she's kind of down in this area, so it might be a possibility for her to use that den if she chooses to do so. I think she is more aiming towards the den up on that mountain over there, but you know, you never know. We'll just have to see what she decides to do when the time comes. I think there's more wolves hunting down here. Thought I seen something running around down here. Who's this? Sprocket from the battlefield. Dispersals. And Stroud. Aw. It's the brothers again. That came to visit us and court our females, and Turquoise ran off with their brother Cypher. It still cracks me up that Turquoise chose the mangiest of the boys. I think Jade is looks like that one is struggling to get across the river a little bit. They're trying to hunt those deer, but I don't know if that's gonna go very well, guys. I think Jade's kind of happy to see them. It just reminds her of Turquoise, and you know, she's not going to try to fight them. The rest of the pack might decide to, but she's not too worried about them. Just taking a little swim down the river, apparently. This water is so swift. I couldn't imagine trying to get a litter of puppies across that river when it's that swift. Everybody make it across okay? Everybody's still trying to get across. Who's down there? We have Basil, Seven, and Kayla struggling to get across. Let's come up here a little bit more and see if that helps them. There we go. So Basil and Seven, maybe not the strongest of swimmers. And Kayla. Here we go. It feels like we've marked this spot quite a few times in the last few days, but Jade wants to make sure that everything's topped up before her pups arrive. Go Malachite. Good job. Alright, let's see. We got turned around. Let's go this way. Jade would love so much if there was a den right down here in this area. Like, it'd be so cool if we could make our own dens. Just dig one out right here. It'd be so nice. Jade would be so happy. There's 7. Oh, look at that cute grin. Kind of missed it, but it was cute. Don't get many pictures with 7 either, so. Oh, is that Basil or Amazonite coming at us? Basil, aw. Hey, Basil. Would you like a picture too? Jade and her boys. Alright. Aw, hi Solstice. Let me get a picture with you too. Get a grin from Solstice as well. You know, this could be our last year with Jade, and I want to make sure to spend as much time as possible with not just these guys, but definitely our mate Malachite and our new litter of pups. We want to spend as much time as possible with them before Jade's time is up. I think Jade is definitely feeling it that, you know, she's not as young as she used to be, and you know, she can definitely see Malachite is not as young as he used to be either. She's thankful to have such a large pack to be helping him out right now because, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Because I think that if it were just her and Malachite right now, I think they would be in a bit of trouble. They are just not as strong as they used to be. You know, they seem to be slowed down a bit. They are getting hurt easier, and yeah, it's definitely nearing the end of their time. And I'm sure the rest of the pack are probably picking up on that as well. Territory to the east is pretty low. But Jade can feel that it's time to have her pups really, really soon, and she doesn't know if they go that route, if they go over there, if she'll be able to make it back to her den by the spring in time. And I think she can feel that it's time to head there. They'll have to try to strengthen that territory up when they can. Maybe the rest of the pack can go out while she's nursing the pups in the den. But yeah, she can feel that it's time to head there. She wishes that they could have topped the territory up more. And that was the plan, but that last elk hunt that they did just took them way away from where they were trying to go. They ended up clear on the edge of the map, and it really cost them quite a bit of time, but they did get some much needed food, so at the very least, they were able to feed the pack. And, you know, food is more important than territory when it really comes down to it. Oh, this interesting looking tree. I think the den might be... Where's the den from here? Looks like maybe... that way? I think that's the coyote den. Like the hole in the ground den. Maybe this one? I'm not really sure. I'll just have to follow the stream and try to find it. Here's our den. See if we can't get a picture of everybody in front of the den. Would love to have the den in the picture, but it doesn't look like we're gonna make that happen with this angle. Looks like Steel is excited. They're all feeling a little bit tired. And I think Jade is going to go on ahead and head on in. But he's about to get some more new little brothers and sisters. Well, maybe, if we have both boys and girls. Screen side. Okay, it's gonna be our birthday, along with everybody else's birthday. Somebody just went in the den. I think it was Kayla. Oh, it's our birthday, and we are turning age 8. Kinda scary. Alright, so our options are limited, and now we have -1 in everything, so we're going to be even weaker. Our health is going to be lower at 0. Speed, we're going to be much slower at -2, and stamina is going to be at -1. See, we have Elder Authority, which we do like. Knowing Knows is very good. What is Health Perception? Reveal health of an animal by locking onto them for several seconds without biting. Okay, that's a good one. And then good memory. Your pack scent posts appear on the map. All dens that you discover this year on the map will stay discovered next year. Which type of den? Okay. So I think we're going to go with Elder Authority, Knowing Nose, and Health Perception. Okay. 8 is old for a wolf. Many wolves don't live this long, and those that do certainly can't expect to live much longer. If you advance to age 8, your wolf will grow slower and weaker, losing 1 point on all physical attributes. Your wolf will become an Elder Iron Wolf. Death will come in some form, sooner or later. Elder Iron Wolves cannot be used in multiplayer games. Advance to age 8 only if you want this wolf to finish out its life. Well, you know, I'm obviously not ready for that, but we are going to advance to age 8. And it just says the same thing over here. Oh my gosh, we did have a small litter! Oh my goodness. I was really hoping for a big glass litter. Kayla's still in the den. Oh my goodness. I think it was... Hold on. Somebody guessed 3 pups. I gotta go see who it was. Hold on. Ezra. Ezra guessed 3 puppies. So congratulations, Ezra, on getting that right. I honestly thought she would have like 5 or 6 at least. So we have a little male and 2 females. And we are going to continue. Because we will name them once they all come out. I was going to wait until next episode to name them. If we had a lot, but since we only had a few, I think we'll go ahead and get them named this episode. Hi guys! Oh my goodness. We have 4F slowly and cautiously coming out. Lavender greeting them. Everybody coming up to greet. Oh my gosh. Spore was like showing them the antler. That was so cute. Aw, look at him. He's so fast. I wanted a picture. 2805, our little female, and our male coming out there. 2803M. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can't just get a picture of everybody just kind of gathering around, welcoming the new pups. Aww. I can't believe we only had 3 pups. That's crazy. Come here, guys. You guys hungry? Oh, goodness. I think Jade is feeling... She's feeling a little nervous only having 3 pups. You know, she's definitely gone through loss in the last few litters, and... You know, only having 3 pups, she wants to do her best to get each and every one of them to that young hunter's phase, but she knows that she is growing older. You know, she's, like I said, she's not as young as she used to be, and she's definitely feeling a little bit nervous about this. On the other hand, hopefully food will be plentiful because, you know, 3 pups is a lot less mouths to feed than, you know, a full litter with a full pack. So let's go ahead and lay down and let's get these pups named. Alright, so I took a look at my list that I have, and Ezra got the exact number of puppies correct. They guessed 3 pups, and so they get to name the first pup. However, I don't have any name suggestions from you, Ezra, so I have decided to go ahead and leave the pups as they are for this episode. I will name them in the next episode. So you have until next episode to get names in, and if I don't get any from you, then we'll move on to the others that were guaranteed names for this litter. It is a small litter, so unfortunately not everybody is going to get a name on this litter. I was really hoping to get a few more, but yeah, so Ezra, you get to name a pup if you get name suggestions in. Kenyan Roll, you guessed 2 to 5 pups, so you also guessed correctly, but you were also already guaranteed a name on this litter, so you will get a name. And Alex Plays will also be getting a name on this litter because I missed them last time and I promised them that they would get a name on this litter. So if Ezra does not get names suggested, then Claire Jarvis is new to suggest names, and how I normally do that is anybody new who has never had a name on a previous litter gets to name a pup too. So Claire Jarvis is next in line if Ezra does not get name suggestions in. So I apologize to anybody who, you know, isn't going to get a name on this litter. Like I said, I really wanted to include more people and, you know, get more names on the pups, but, you know, unfortunately we only had 3. And yeah, but, you know, this, even after Jade passes, this story will continue, and, you know, your names will still be included on the list for next litters. And Ruby is also having an upcoming litter too, so, you know, be sure to get your name suggestions in over on her videos so that we can, you know, hopefully use some of your names over there too. So again, I apologize, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's get back to these pups. Hello. Hi, little one. Oh, you're a little too close to me. Hi. Who are you? 2804F. One of our females. Oops, wrong button. Tend to do that. Hi guys. I think Jade is very happy to see her pups. Hold on, I need a picture of that. Aw, Solstice just laid down right behind. Somebody has the antler back there. Is that Basil? Yeah. Too cute. See if we can get another nice picture of that den in the background. Let's put down some more food. There we go. Sport and Still back there having a little moment. Aww. I really just love this pack so very much. Let's check the map. Oh wow. I didn't think the den was like in the middle of our territory. I thought it was over here somewhere. We must have really shifted our territory for that to happen. We definitely need to go take care of all of that. It looks like Ruby has lost some territory up to the north. And Cottonwood Creek has lost some territory. Cottonwood Creek is not doing as good as they were. Geode Pack has been split, and, you know, the three of us are just kind of all over the place, kind of intermingling together. Take a look at our known wolves tab. Citrine is still a dispersal, so we'll not be having pups this year. We have some wolves we do need to name over here. Looks like Gavin is still leading Coyote Creek. He is now age 6, so he is also getting older. Delvin and Tulip still leading Geode. Their pack is pretty big. They've done very well. Looks like Daisy is still leading Cottonwood Creek, but with Major, but they've lost quite a few of their pack members. They are definitely not doing nearly as good. Looks like they've lost all of their yearlings. So, yeah, they did not do good this last year. And Ruby, they have 2 yearlings with them, and so we might be meeting more of their pups this year. Let's check here, see if anything has changed. Everything looks pretty similar, so yeah, so we definitely need to get over that part of the territory, but I think we are going to end on this note because that was all the time that I have for today. So, you know, be sure to get your names in, Ezra, if you want a name on a pup, and we will get these pups named next time. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with me. If you enjoyed this episode, and I certainly hope you did, please go to like and consider subscribing if you're new. If you're already subscribed, thank you again so much. I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye-bye.